Alright guys, today we're going to talk about an easy way to make wood pegs for timber framing. So first we're going to go through the process of making these pegs, and keep watching to the end because we've got some rules that you need to go by to make sure that your timber frame peg doesn't tear out. So when you're making these pegs, a good rule is you want at least double the size of the peg is the distance between the edge or the shoulder to the center of the peg, at least. So this is a 1/2 inch peg, so we want at least 1 inch from this edge to the center of this peg so that you can hold here and have enough holding strength so it don't tear out. Let's measure this. I think I went a little bit extra on this one. So I went a little more than 1 inch on this one. So that's good. So you gotta have at least 1 inch because this is a 1/2 inch peg. Now let me show you some of these timber frame pegs. I'll get on a ladder and show you some of these. And so they're different sizes. These timber frame pegs, obviously they're gonna be a lot bigger than for furniture. But they're gonna be, one of them's 1 inch and one of them's 3/4 of an inch. So I'll show you the distance on those. So here we got a 3/4 inch peg in a brace, in a timber frame brace. And we went 2.5 inches. Now, I could have went 1.5 inches. I just did it because I had the room to go. So I just wanted to be a little safer. But I could have went 1.5 on this, and I actually went 2.5 to the center. Like I said, these are 8-inch beams, so I had plenty of room in here to get to that, to make that shoulder have a little more oomph to it. So I could have went 1.5, but I went 2 inches, 2.5. And here's a 1 inch peg. Of course, we slotted this one out. You can see how we slotted this timber frame out. And we went 2 inches, 2 inches from the slot to the center. So that's a 1 inch peg, and I got 2 inch worth of meat here. So you want to use those rules so they don't tear out. And you'll have a failure right here on your, this whole thing will just tear out. If I came down here to 1.5 on this, or to 1 inch, it may not be able to hold. So those are some rules you can go by when you're building furniture, or if you're building a timber frame structure. Just remember to double the size of your peg for your shoulder distance. That's a good rule of thumb.